Yo, welcome to Morning Motivation. All right, this morning I had a lot of different ideas, things I wanted to talk about. But something that really stood out to me was the idea of nobody cares, so why should you? And this is something that I actually learned a few years ago, and I'm actually still learning this, but it's so true. Like anytime you want to start something, right? No matter what it is, some sort of business venture, something online or whatever, you have to put it out there at some point, right? You got to promote it, you got to advertise it. At some point, you got to let people know what you're doing, right? And a lot of people have these great ideas, they have these great goals, but when it comes time to actually like put it out there, where people are actually gonna, see it and hear about it, that shit stop people from actually moving forward because they're worried about what people are gonna say. They're worried about, what people are gonna think, right? Are people gonna be like, oh, look at them trying to start a business. That's whack. They ain't gonna make it. That's far-fetched. Why they doing that? Oh my God, they a scammer. Oh my God, they need to get a real job. They need to do, a lot of shit goes through people's minds when they're about to actually put their ideas out there in the world, right? But you gotta understand, and I know this is hard to deal with, but this is some real shit. Nobody really cares. And I'm not trying to be mean on the level of like, okay, if you become successful or you're trying to do something, people are just, they're gonna shit on you, right? Some people will. But what I mean is people don't care because most people are busy trying to do their own thing, dealing with their own issues, trying to do their own business ideas, right? They don't really care. So when you post something, if you do a YouTube video, somebody might see it, right? They might see it. Okay, but they're not gonna sit there after watching a YouTube video of you and sit there all day and think about the video they saw you in. Like, that's not gonna ruin their day. That's not gonna stop their day. They're actually gonna see it, be like, oh shit, Susie actually got a YouTube video. Okay, cool. She was cute. She was whack. She was smart. She dumb. And then they're gonna keep it moving. That's what you gotta understand that, because that's not gonna affect your progress. Whether somebody see a post of yours or a YouTube video or whatever, whether they see it and they support you or they talk about you, that should not affect what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, you gotta understand, people only gonna really rock with you after they see you doing something, after they see you successful. 9 times out of 10, people gonna see you doing shit, they're just not gonna respond. They're just gonna ignore you. You know what I'm saying? And I realized this, and I'm still realizing this every day. Like, I used to be like, yo, on my Facebook, I'll post something on there, right? And I'm like, oh man, I don't know. Like, what if people DM me and be like, man, what you talk about now? What's this online business shit? I thought you was a personal trainer. Like, I thought you was a rapper. Like, what are you talking about? Network marketing. I used to be like, damn, man, what people gonna say if I put this shit up, right? And I will put it up anyway. And guess what? A lot of times, nobody cares. Nobody comments. Nobody even like the shit. People just don't care, right? That's just how it goes. So now, when shit get popping, right? When the money really flowing in and success is really coming in, oh yeah, people gonna reach out to you no matter what you're doing. You a successful YouTuber, you got a successful bakery you started, successful personal trainer, you wrote a book that's doing good, you got that movie role. Oh yeah, people gonna respond, right? People respond to success. People respond to people doing shit. People respond to people that's doing shit that they wish that they was doing. That's where you're gonna get, attention, right? But when you just getting started and you got a goal you really want to pursue, you got something you really want to do, you can't care what people think because they don't care. You can post shit all day and maybe you're gonna get some likes, which is great. That's dope, right? Maybe a small chance somebody gonna be like, what are you doing? Or really? Or whatever. Who gives a shit? Right? Because that same person and that small little demographic of haters, right? As soon as you actually start being successful, that same person is gonna come back around and either try to be cool with you, or they're gonna try to figure out how they can do what you doing. That's the reality of shit, right? So in general, people don't care. They don't care. If you went on Facebook right now and was like, hey, I'm starting my personal training business, or hey, I'm writing my own book, I'm so excited. Most people are gonna comment, oh, congratulations, oh, awesome, great, thumbs up, thumbs up. Probably nobody's gonna hate on you, right? And most likely, some people ain't gonna say nothing. That post might not get nothing. So all that stress you had about what people gonna say, I don't know, I'm nervous, oh God, what people gonna know that I'm doing this or no, who gives a shit? They don't care. No one really cares until they see you doing shit. And by the time you're doing shit, you're gonna be so successful and popping, you really ain't gonna care what these people think, honestly. Because you're gonna be too busy trying to get to the next level anyway. So you ain't gonna care. So keep that in mind. You got goals, do them. Go for it. Go for it. Don't let the thought of somebody saying some shit to you or not supporting you stop you from doing what you need to do, right? Bottom line, nobody cares, so you shouldn't either. Straight up.